up with a deep three. Yes! And that is the NBA record.
Marv's voice and presence is as much a part of the NBA's success story as all the great Hall of Fame players that he has called.
Bryant, yes! Serving up the facial on Yao Ming.
Got a special show about Marv during the Eastern Conference Finals and that broadcasting career, that legendary broadcasting career. And this date in NBA history just happens to be one of his iconic calls, the anniversary from 1991. You have any idea what this might be?
It's got to be Patrick Ewing.
Was he missed the layup or they got the fight?
John Starks dunk over the Bulls.
He's now 1 for 9. The look away to Livingston. Jordan. Oh, a spectacular move by Michael Jordan. That's 13 consecutive field goals.
What, 30 years?
You know, Ernie, when you talk about
30
Marv
years ago,
Albert,
man.
and I don't know, Kenny, for you and Shaq for you, you say it's Ernie. Like when you a player and you grew up watching and listening to things, like the first time I met Marv Albert, I was like, damn, that's Marv Albert. He talking to me. Like it's a really big, like the first time I met Brent Musburger, it was awesome. I mean, there's certain guys that you meet, you're like, wow, Marv Albert knows who I am.
You know, for me, Marv, Ernie, of course, Dick Vitale, Rafferty in college. When you went back and watched the game and they said your name, it made you feel like you were a great player because they said your name with so much enthusiasm. So I know we're celebrating Marv, but you know, Ernie does a great job. Brennan does a great job.
Vern Lundquist.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, they all do a great job.
That's
Well, thank you
for
to all the
real.
names that I just mentioned.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
Iron on Kind. Who was that?
Tim
Brando.
Tim Brando.
Tim Brando. Shout out to you,
Iron
Tim Brando.
Also, but I grew up in New York. You know.
That's what I was getting ready to ask you, Kenny.
Yeah.
Like it's got to be.
No, he's well beyond iconic.
Yeah.
Because he also did the Ranger games, so he did the hockey.
Oh, he was great on hockey.
So he did hockey. And,
Because I could
and it was on radio.
I would say we didn't get sports in Alabama.
I'll let Kenny talk.
I want to ask him this question. Can I ask a question, fat boy? Growing up as a little kid in New
you
York,
can, obese
like
boy.
you have been with him your
My
whole life.
My whole life. And because, before, the way cable television is now, and every game's on television, games weren't on television. The NBA, not until early 80s, didn't get into on national television the way it is now. So every game was on radio. So he would give you a dynamic and tell you a play-by-play what was going on for 10 guys on the court or as many people that are on the ice. So for me, he made my – it's funny because I remember he could make me cry or he could make me laugh or he could make me happy because when he's dictating what's happening in the game. So if my favorite player gets hurt, I'm starting to cry. And the way he described it would